All right, so when to buy brand names, when to buy generics. Let me throw some names at you. Carhartt, Eddie Bauer, Nike, Port & Company, Gildan, and Value Shirt. All give you a different feel and vibe. Now, I think that there are three people that are involved in this whole scenario. There is the person paying for it, there is the person who's wearing it, and then there is the customer who is perceiving it and looking at it, okay? So all three parties are super important, okay? I think that there are a lot of people that are super influenced by brands. And I think that instead of trying to fight that, I think that it's something that you lean into and that you leverage. For some people, a brand will lift them up and they will feel awesome because they're wearing Nike or because they're wearing OGIO or Carhartt or Eddie Bauer. And I say, don't try to fight that. Leverage it. Okay, I don't care if it's a car, apparel, food, I don't care what it is. If you can get somebody to be in a better mood, then I say that you do it, especially if they're people that make you money. So customers also pay attention to the brand that you show up in. So if you show up and your customer is thinking, elite brands are going to be Carhartt, elite brands are going to be Eddie Bauer, and your salesman shows up in these brands, they're going to say, man, this is my guy, right? This is my tribe, right? If they show up wearing stuff out of their closet, if they show up wearing no-name stuff, that sort of stuff, it either one is a void or two, it's sending a negative message to them. Okay, with respect to customers, I say that you show up and you leverage brand. Say an example of a real estate agent. A real estate agent will go and spend a ton of money on a really nice car. They show up, they pick you up, and the whole message is, hey, I'm going to take you to the good life, right? I'm going to pick you up and I'm going to take you to the good life and we're going to go in style, right? That's the message that you want to send them. Put them in the mood where they're going to be buying and where they're not going to be fighting you on price. I have seen employers struggle to keep employees working for them. Okay, an example is an electrician. I have seen companies where they struggle really, really hard to keep those electricians working for them. And the thing is that electricians, they went and they got a degree, they went in and they're highly sought after. They know that there's a lot of places that they could work. They don't have to work for you. And one of the things that you can do is give them a perk, like a nice company coat, like a Detroit jacket or whatever, right, from Carhartt. That brand Carhartt means something to electricians, right? So when they get that and they're putting that jacket on and off a few times a day, they know that that's a quality jacket. They also get that unsaid message that my employer cares about everything. My employer cares about me. They set a high standard. They have all of these different messages that are sent from that. They also hang out with other electricians, right? And if they're hanging out with an electrician that works for a different company, and that company is getting their jackets from the Cintas people that bring the jackets that dress the electrician like he works at a gas station, that's not a good message. That doesn't make them happy. When they hang out together and one's wearing his super cheap jacket and the other one's wearing the really expensive jacket, they notice that kind of stuff, okay? And you need to send that message. Okay? When to buy generics. You buy generics when it simply doesn't matter that there's a brand on there. Okay, so if you've got employees that, I like to go back to roofing, I like to go back to people that do messy work. So if you're doing, say, flat roof, right? Flat roof employees frequently get tar and different types of things on them. They need fresh shirts. They're going to grind stuff up. They're going to be hard on their clothing, right? Now, this is a circumstance where, you know what? Nobody cares what brand the shirt is. And as a matter of fact, if you went and bought Carhartt shirts that they were throwing away every 90 days, every, every 60 days, they would think that you were a lunatic. Super unnecessary for the most part. It's rarely necessary. So with that, those are the things that you want to keep in mind as you're determining, do I go with a brand name or am I wasting money? You are wasting money if the brand name simply doesn't matter to anybody, and you are spending money wisely when it affects people, when it lifts them up, when it creates an air of expectation and prestige. You're in a position where you can control your surrounding and your outcome more. I'm Adam Funderburg, the owner of Brainless Tees, reminding you to never apologize for being awesome, baby. Bye-bye.